This is CryptoTube. Welcome to the channel for this, our monthly Masternode sector update. I can't believe it's already June. This year's going very, very quick. Let's just check in with the Masternode sector over on Masternodes online to start it off. So I've just chosen a 3-month time frame here, and the blue line is the number of Masternodes online. The purple line is the market cap of Masternodes. And so interestingly, you'll see that the value of Masternodes has been going up quite considerably. Not too bad. We're at almost $1.5 billion. However, the number of Masternodes online has continued to decline over the last month from, say, around 217,000 to 206,000 Masternodes. So quite a reduction in the number. But I think this is kind of, you're getting poor performing projects, people switching those Masternodes off, they're not profitable, there's a lot of crap out there. And then on the other flip side of that, you've got a lot of good projects that have been pumping hard recently, as people are kind of waking up to the fact there's quite a big disparity between the good Masternode projects out there and the crap ones. There's probably maybe 30 Masternode projects you'd want to actually invest in. And you can see that from the figures. That's what it's saying to me, at least anyway. Be cool to know your guys' thoughts on top. And then if I just overlay Dash Dominance, and Dash Dominance is in red. If we just go to all time, I'll take out, so that is the percentage, the dominance percentage. So like you see BTC dominance for the overall crypto market, Dash is a good marker to use on the Masternode front, and it's well below that kind of 60% that it likes to hug. It's now at 52% of dominance only, and you can see it does like to bring itself up to at least 60% and then go over that. So 64% recently, 63%, we've seen 70%. So I do believe it will go back up towards that 60% marker. I just think this is kind of showing the cyclical nature of the Masternode sector, and we will go back up there soon. So continuing with the theme of Dash, a nice little segue into this. It's skittled around 800,000 Satoshis now for the past couple of weeks. Last month's video, I did say that this was dropping down into a nice range to trade. It went from around 1 million sats to 900,000 sats. It seems to be bottoming out around 800,000. There's a lot of support around there, I believe, just from looking back through historical data. And it does seem to have a bit of a resistance level here, which is around 1.1 million Satoshis. So if we just were to draw a measurement on there, and the measurement tool on Masari is a bit odd. You can see the percentage up on the middle of the screen there, somewhere around 38-39% is what you could feasibly achieve with a swing trade on this right now. So I think I'm going to take one on Dash. I do believe it's a very good project. Other than this as well, they've had a slight reduction in the emission supply, so that's going to hit the market at some point and cause a bit of a price shock. It might not be that significant, but there will be some. And on top of that, their hash power has been going up as well. So I'm pretty confident that around that 800,000 Satoshi mark seems to be a nice bottom for Dash. And there's just a lot of upside potential, at least to 1 million Satoshis. So you're looking at over 20-25% you could make on trading this. So what I'll do is take a trade and then update you next month with more information. Something un-Masternode related, but this is worth promoting. The Syndicate again on crypto.com. If you're a US citizen, you can't get involved, but for everyone else who's in like the EU, etc., you should probably get involved with this. It is a way of earning some free BTC. This is capped to 25,000 users. They haven't had that many individuals participate previously. I think the max was around 10,000 users previously. So they're pushing the boat out here, but they've got a 2 million USD allocation of Bitcoin. Say it's oversubscribed by 20 times, something like that. That means you're going to get 5%. You get 5% of the amount that you actually tried to swap into Bitcoin through their coin CRO. So you would still pick up maybe 4% for free. It's 4% to 4%, you know, at the end of the day, if you can make 4% off their promotion, you can make 4% off the promotion. It's a worthwhile endeavor. I'm going to be doing it myself. And it's just another way to add to them Satoshis over time, and their syndicate events in general are just well worth getting involved with. You're going to make something. It might be 1%, it might be 2%, it could be as high as 10%, but you know, stacking sats is the name of the game. Yesterday, Mitchell from Flitz had a live stream. He introduced some new stuff for Climatas and also the V4 update for Flitz. So go and give that a watch. It's just over 1 hour in length, but plenty of detail on there. I won't go into too much right now, as I do plan to bring out a Flitz video in the next day or so. In terms of price data for Flitz, as you can see, the blue line is the price. It's been going along very, very nicely. And then in the red, we have the actual amount of Flitz you can expect off one Masternode per month. And you can generate over 100 Flitz by running a Masternode. You're essentially almost getting, I think it's 3.2 Flitz every single day is what I get. And the price of Flitz is edging towards $1. So essentially you can host quite a lot of Masternodes on the app for free if you have a Flitz Masternode. At this price, obviously that is quite a hefty investment, but most of us have got in a lot earlier when Flitz was around like 0.02 BTC. So this has been a really nice performer. Happy with how things are going for Flitz. And I think with the new update, you know, we're going to see that price possibly surpass $1. It just needs additional marketing and just attention to wider crypto space users. And they have now integrated Divi on there as well. So that is a great step. I like to look at the burnouts for Midas every single month. So last month there was 376 burnouts activated. We're up to 423. So again, we're seeing some nice movements and people getting involved with this. So when we did the video, I think it was like September, October last year, and we were getting involved with the burnout then, and I think I was like 20th in line. You made your money back and then some by now. And as this platform does grow, you're going to get even more money. So it's been a nice earner and another way to generate some passive income. One thing to mention, the index. So as you would have seen, the Masternode index is something I did a little video on previously, and also there was an announcement last month about the pricing being free, but they've changed that, and I think this is quite a sly move, to be honest with you. This is the actual announcement here. So they've said that instead of doing their rebalance monthly, they will be doing this weekly. Clearly that is more administrative time for them. They believe this will increase BTC value portfolio by 25%. In back tests, that is. So it seems to be well worthwhile doing, fair play. As a result of the changes to this, so rather than doing it one time every 4 weeks, they're now doing it one time every single week. So, you know, they're increase their workload by 4. But even if you've got the Midas lock-in, you're still going to be charged now 0.05% on your portfolio value for a rebalance. And that's every single week now. So it does add up. Even if it does achieve that, I still think to, you know, kind of say you're going to give it to the lock-in users for free and then relinquish that 3-4 weeks later, I think that is kind of bad in my opinion. Don't know how you guys feel about that. And then without the lock-in, 0.2% of the portfolio rebalance is what's taken. It's quite a hefty chunk, especially for people who've been putting in, you know, big sums of BTC. But it says, note, with the launch of Midas Lock-in Volume 2, we're expecting to launch a 0% rebalancing option. So there will be an option, but clearly we're going to have to buy more Midas coins. You may want to factor that into any decisions you make around buying Midas right now as well, because surely once they launch that, the price of Midas will pump somewhat as well. So just a bit of food for thought. Over onto Statecube, and this chart is a very, very nice chart for us Statecube investors. Happy with how things have been going on there. The price point has been nice good movements on there. We're comfortably looking to settle around 5,000 Satoshis buy order 4950 is the top one, but as you can see, a lot of people are willing to buy over 5,000 sats right now, and I believe this will continue. One thing I want to check in on was the Minecube proof of work stuff. And in last month's video, they had 712 terahashes of hash power on Minecube. So this is like their pool and their hardware in total from all the purchases we've made. So from 712 terahash, that's almost a 3x up to 1942 terahash. Well, 2.8x maybe. But that is, you know, a good movement. And as you can see, this is a real earner for Statecube now, and taking those Statecube coins out of circulation. For 100 gigahashes, we were paying 22 Statecube coins last month, and now it's down to 7.89. So for those of us who have got the Masternodes, you know, waiting that little bit longer has been a very good move. It makes no difference if you're coming to this afresh and you just want to, you know, get involved with a cloud mining experience kind of thing, because it's just $4 per 100 gigahash. It's just as the price of Statecube goes up in USD, we're getting a more advantageous ratio. So those rewards, the Masternode reward is 13.6 for Statecube right now. So you could pump in probably like almost 150 gigahashes worth every time you get a reward. Great way to diversify your portfolio. And in terms of the estimated rewards down here, you can see per 100 gigahash, we're roughly getting 19 Satoshis. So this is quite some way down from where it was prior to the halving, which was around, you know, 70 sats, I think it was. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 60. So let's just say it's a third of where it was. But these mining rewards being cut down, we will see a price shock, and BTC will go through the roof at some point. So even though it may seem like a slow burner right now, the price will go up for BTC. So just be patient, be aware of that. But I will be starting to move Masternode rewards from Statecube into the mining hash power. It's just a great way to diversify. No one can steal the hash power, whereas someone could potentially steal your Masternode, you know? So just my thinking on that. Then onto Divi, one of my big picks for, you know, this next bull market, bull run, whatever you want to call it. Up to 300 Satoshis, broke that quite substantially yesterday for a period. So it's pretty much over doubled in price over the last week as we move towards the Divi Pay app going live. This is going to blow up. Rank 101 now. It was like 140. It's been as high as 99, I believe, yesterday. It's pushing on. You know, there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that will perform okay in a bull market. You might like 1.5 times your money, but some projects like this, honestly, you can 3, 4, 5, 10x your money, like legitimately. The market cap's now 50 million USD only. And for what it's trying to do and trying to achieve, I think that is still very undervalued. Go and check out the blog, blog.diviproject.org. Loads of information, weekly updates, and some really good podcasts. I've learned a few things from listening to those. Then we have the saga with Crypto Hashtank and those energy coins, and I am pleased to announce I cut ties with this. So I just said, okay, I'm happy to just relinquish my refund. I got 105 energy back out of the 195 that was stolen, and I can now just sever ties with Crypto Hashtank, and I won't be using these guys again. So that's pretty much the scenario where I'm at. And then on to channel updates. Kind of had two like questions right now. I might post them as the pinned comment too, if you could just, you know, respond, let me know what you're thinking, thoughts, feelings. So the first one being, is anyone interested in writing articles for me? You would have seen that I've got a Medium page now, and I would like to have kind of my, you know, my videos translated somewhat into a written format too, just to nail two forms of media. It doesn't have to, you don't have to be like a brilliant writer. I'm not after J.K. Rowling. I just want someone to interpret what I've said and then put it into a decent Medium article. We can talk money about that as well. If you want to earn some BTC, get some Satoshis for your endeavors, for sure, I'm willing to do that. But just hit me up maybe on Discord, it's probably best. But comment down below as well if you're interested, and you can leave me some details. I'll happy to get back to you. And then the second thing is, in terms of channel and growth and stuff, I do want to grow this channel. It's that's quite apparent. What do you guys think about Patreon support? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? My thoughts are, I would like to hire a writer. I would like to set up a website, a few things that are going to require continual revenue from the channel. And if you went back maybe 3, 4, 5 years, a YouTube channel pulling in the views like I do now, the ad revenue used to be really, really good on YouTube. It was like really appealing. When I started the channel, I could see people's statistics and stuff, and it was incredible what you can actually earn. Nowadays, the ad revenue is terrible. I think I got 80 bucks, or was it 80 pounds last month in ad revenue, which is nothing really, to be honest with you. So in terms of pumping money back into the channel, if I set up a Patreon account, that's something I'll be able to do and self-fund it through that. So if you guys would consider doing that, could you just drop me a comment down below? It could be like $1 a month, $2 a month, $3 a month. I'm not asking for much at all, but just something to have a regular steady flow of income, and then I can reinvest into the channel in general and maybe hire some more people. And I think that'd be a really great thing to do, and we can try and build a really good YouTube channel. There's a lot of mediocre ones out there. I don't want to be one of them. I want to be a good one. So let me know your thoughts and feelings on all of that. Now, that is enough of me talking for one day, guys. I will see you tomorrow, I hope, for the Flitz V4 update video. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Actually, one thing to add, we do this every single month, so I can't miss it. Last month we had 2.89k subscribers. Now we're on 3.55k, so up 660. That is the biggest monthly growth I've seen thus far. So obviously this is down to the fact I think I've put out 13 videos this month, which is a lot more than I was doing previously. But yeah, some positive metrics for the channel anyway. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.